Good morning. I'm Hester, and I'm here to tell you all about my journey from pandemic couch potato to fully engaged member of this community. In what I like to refer to as the before times, I have been a member of this church for over 20 years, and I served in many roles during that time. Usually, I served in whatever role was needed to make sure the program serving our kids kept working. But when COVID hit, like many of you, I retreated to my house. I worked from home in my job as a public defender, and I went out as little as possible. I wore stretchy pants every day, and I waited for COVID to end. But by the end of 2021, we had all figured out that COVID isn't going to end, and we had also figured out that the social isolation caused by the pandemic wasn't that great for anyone's mental health. At that point, I decided that it was time to get involved in the life of the church again. I missed my community here. My life felt very small and a little empty, and one day felt just like the next. So when Mia McLean asked me to co-chair the Ministry of Spiritual Growth with Lauren Bent, I didn't hesitate. As the name Ministry of Spiritual Growth suggests, our ministry is not just about Sunday school, and we are not just about Bible study. We care about those things, but we also aim to cast a wider net than that. We're offering opportunities to explore social justice issues together, such as Mia McLean's Justice and Jesus Bible Study offered this summer. And we are also trying to find other ways to grow community around our spiritual lives. We can't sustain the energy that we need to work for social change without also nurturing our spiritual lives. I'm paraphrasing words attributed to the 20th century theologian Howard Thurman when I say, we have to ask ourselves what makes us come alive and go out and do it, because the world needs people who have come alive. So as the co-chair of the Ministry of Spiritual Growth, I am working with Lauren Bent and Mia and the rest of our ministry members to figure out what makes people come alive and to give people an opportunity to come alive together in community. Here's one example. I feel most alive when I'm digging in the dirt, watching seeds sprout, and watching bugs and lizards and birds in the garden. And I know that there are other people in this church who feel the same way, like Deb and Ken Steiner and Carol and Richard Pearsall. Next Saturday, June 25th at 9 o'clock in the morning, Deb and Ken are inviting folks of all ages to come visit them in their garden and share some of that joy and aliveness. The Pearsalls will be hosting an event at their garden in July. So check out the events section on the church website if you want to sign up. So I'm asking you today, what makes you come alive? Is it reading or writing poetry, hiking in the forest, contemplative prayer? Whatever it is, there's probably someone else in this church whose spirit feels led by the same thing. Please talk to me, to Mia McLean or Carrie Veal, or to anyone else on the Ministry of Spiritual Growth or the Ministry of Community Life about your ideas, and let's make this community come alive together.